that is developed in the rein pull more than the equipment. The equipment helps, but there's no magic equipment that will do anything. So I use it to help with a drafty horse, but really you shouldn't need it for every horse. Today I'm on Rooster. For some reason I always want to call him Bubba. I'm not sure why. I guess maybe he seems like a Bubba to me. I don't know. And we're going to talk about the slobber straps that I have on this bridle setup. The slobber straps are the leather attachment that attaches the rein to the ring on the snaffle. And this is the only bridle that I have slobber straps on. And I'm going to talk about what they are, what their purpose is, and why only this one bridle, and why this bridle. So what the purpose of a slobber strap is, it's that leather, and it has a little bit of weight to it, more weight than just the rein itself. And let's come around and ask him to stop. Oh. And as I go to pick up the rein, you're going to see that leather rotate on the bit, and there's a little bit of weight there to it, and he can feel that rotating. What the purpose of that is to give the horse more signal that the contact is coming. He feels it coming, feels it move, and then I can pull his head. This particular horse, he kind of worries a little bit. He never really acts and never really does anything bad, but it's almost like he's always worried something is going to happen. And his body stays a little stiff. And because his body stays stiff, it takes a little bit more muscle to bend him off of the rein. It takes a little bit more leg to move him off of my legs, because he's just kind of a stiff, kind of blocky horse. So by riding in this bit, this is my heavy ring snaffle bit. The bit weighs, I don't know, 3 or 4 pounds. So there's some weight there. And the slobber straps on the bit, where the rein attaches to the bit, there's some weight there, and he can feel that pull start to come. That is to help to let him know, hey, this contact is coming, we're going to go this way. That will help to encourage him to get a little softer. Right, that was pretty nice. That'll help to encourage him to get softer, to soften up, and become a lot easier to ride horse, a lot easier to steer, a lot easier to stop, because he can feel that contact is coming. I just recorded my live a little bit ago. It was out August 1st, and I talked about how your pull, how adjusting your pull, how to use your pull to get your horse to become softer. And this setup helps a horse that's kind of heavy in the mouth, kind of blocky, kind of drafty is what I call it, that you have to kind of muscle around. This helps give them the signal that pull is coming. So I talked about in the live about what should happen in 0 to 5 seconds of the pull. That almost gives me, I guess, would be a -1. Before the contact, he's like, I'm telling him, okay, something's going to happen, pay attention. So it's almost like starting counting at -1, 0, 1, up to 5. Gives him a little bit more warning. So that's the purpose of a slobber strap, is to give your horse a warning that something is coming. This is the only bridle that I have this setup on, because in my program, most everything we have, I'm developing it up to a reining horse, a cow horse, and I can get that soft feel developed before and not need the slobber straps. Most of my horses, if you watch them, even without the slobber strap, when I start taking my rein up, you see the head going that way. My mission for my training program is to try to make every horse as good as they can be. Some horses will end up better than others. That's part of it. What I have learned in training those higher level horses, that's the training program that I put together for the rest of these horses. If you want to talk to me about sending a horse to me for training, whatever breed it is, send me a message and we'll talk about it. And that is developed in the rein pull more than the equipment. The equipment helps, but there's no magic equipment that will do anything. So I use it to help with a drafty horse, but really you shouldn't need it for every horse. And think about, let's say you're raising kids and you're trying to teach them that when you ask them to do something, they need to get up and do it. And they're young, and you count maybe to 3 or to 5 or 10 or whatever you count to, and there is an action that you're going to do that they know is coming when you reach that number. Basically, what this does, this gives the horse a little bit more time to think about it. And you can adjust your counting, adjust the pull. I talked in 1 to 5 in pull and how that works. You can adjust that, and that does more than what the slobber strap does. But there is a place for slobber straps on drafty horses, and that's helped him a lot. And I've actually progressed him pretty much out of this bit into a leverage bit because he's given me the action that he needs to give me. He had to have this because his brain needed to click in and understand that when this starts, the contact is coming. And without the leverage, or without teaching him this, going straight to the leverage bit, when you go to make the contact with the leverage bit and he feels that contact and doesn't get to think about it, he's going to get stiffer and pull against the contact. So that's the purpose of slobber straps. That's how I use them on my program. You can use them in different ways. That's how they work in my program. So this is Rooster. Put a link up here to his playlist. Until next time, thank you for watching. No, I'm mainly going to be walking the same circle that I was for the live. You ready? Today I'm on Rooster.